Hello grade 7 saxophone players. So today this is going to be our final lesson, I think, on I Want It That Way. Hopefully at some point in the future we'll be able to get together and play this as a band. But in the meantime, what we're going to do today is we're going to do one playthrough at 100 BPM with the metronome, and then we're going to do one playthrough with the actual audio, which is available on YouTube. And I've gone over this before, but to find that audio on YouTube, you need to search this number. So this is at the bottom of your music, bottom right hand corner, and that number that begins HL0400, put that into the search box and you will find the correct version of the audio on YouTube. So we're going to be needing that today. Okay, so first things first, let's do a little warm up. So we have a key change in this. If you remember last week, we looked at the second half of this from bar 45 to the end. So what we're going to do today, we're going to warm up with two scales. We're going to start off in the key of A minor. So we're going to play an A minor scale up and down, and then we're going to take the key change where it moves to B minor, and we're going to play the B minor scale up and down. And we're going to be playing the natural minor. So that means we're going to be starting on the A, and we're going to be taking the key signature. The key signature for A minor is nothing. There's no sharps, there's no flats. So we're going to play from A to A with no sharps or flats, so that will be these notes. And then where we have the key signature, we're moving up a tone to B minor. We now have F sharp and C sharp, so we're going to be playing these notes. And what I want us to do is play one note for 2 beats. So we're going to be moving up every 2 beats, we're going to change note. And I've got my metronome set to 100 BPM, which is pretty much the tempo that we're going to be doing everything today. Okay, here we go. We'll have one bar of 4 before we start on the A. So this is the A minor scale. Make sure you've got your saxophone at the correct height, your reed in the correct place. Here we go. Right, I know I said that we would do it one note for 2 beats. I ended up doing it one note for a whole measure, so one note for 4 beats. Let's try the same on a B minor scale. So one note per measure, starting on the B, playing up and down, but this time we need to put in the F sharp and the C sharp. Here we go. Right, let's move on to the music then. So, I Want It That Way on the saxophone. Let's just think about bar 29 before we start. I think there's a couple of places where we might go wrong. Bar 29 and possibly the last 2 bars are the trickiest things that we have in this. So let's just do a very quick recap of bar 29. We're starting on the C here, and we have the tied notes. So look out for the tied notes, look out for the 16th notes as well. So that is one of the tricky bits, and it's where we get the main part of the tune. And at the very end, the last 2 bars. Don't forget your C sharps in that bar there. It's very easy to forget that because that's the first time that we played a C sharp in the whole piece is in those last 2 bars. Okay, so let's start off with the playthrough at 100 BPM. This is similar to what we did last week. And I'm going to start at bar 5 because the first 4 bars, obviously we have nothing. So I'm going to count into bar 5. I will also shout out the bar numbers so that you know where we are. And you see if you can play along with me. Bar 5, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the play along at 100 BPM, similar to what we did last week, so hopefully you can play along with me on that. And now we're going to move straight on to playing along with the YouTube audio. So we don't come in straight at the beginning, so we can just listen and start counting from as soon as we hear the start of the piece here. And don't forget your dynamics. Think about where you're playing loud, where you're playing soft, and at bar 41 where we have that very long crescendo, and again at the end where we start soft in the last 2 bars and get louder to the big finish. Okay, here we go. Out. Bar 5. So there we have it, play along with the audio. So if you guys can practice that, practice play along with the audio as many times as you can. Think about all those things we've talked about, dynamics, articulation, and hopefully we will get together and play this at some point as an actual performance. But in the meantime, you've got the arrangement there on YouTube to play along with. Okay, get practicing, and I will see you next time for our next video lesson.